Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. It is Christmas Eve and I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. I don't usually put up videos on Sunday, but this time I am. On this page, I'm going to be using this Jen Hadfield collection, and for my embellishments, I just used some fussy cut flowers and some of the cut apart sheet. That's pretty much all I use for my embellishments. For my title, I am going to use some foam phrase thickers and also some LE Studios alphas. Now I'm just telling you this up front so I can talk about some other things. The photos I'm using are just Snapchat filters. At the end of my journaling, I tell people that, wanted to take my mind off of things, so I started playing with Snapchat, and it was adorable and it did make me feel better, and I apologize to all the people I poked fun at for playing with Snapchat filters. My bad, sorry. Anyway, this journaling, I had found a lump in my breast, and I'm just talking about that. When I did this page, it was before I knew anything about it. I was going to go have a mammogram done and all this stuff. So when I went in for the mammogram, the doctor's like, oh, this feels like it's fibrous. It looks like it's fibrous tissue or whatever, no big deal. And then I went ahead and did go back for a biopsy, thank goodness. And they said the same thing. This looks fibrous, blah, blah, blah. Well, they ended up calling me and saying that I had breast cancer. So I haven't done a page about that one yet. But the reason I am telling you this is because I don't know where this channel is going to go. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do any videos. I don't know if I'm going to want to scrapbook. Actually, that's a big fat lie, because I have still been scrapbooking, but not anything like older things, nothing nostalgic. I just don't think that would serve me. It would probably just make me sad or whatever. So right now, it's not bad. It's stage 2, but only because of the size. For stage 1, it has to be less than 2 centimeters, and mine is 2.4 centimeters, but all my other markers are stage 1, and it doesn't look like it got into my lymph nodes or anything. So I will have an MRI just to make sure there's nothing sneaky. None of them are sneaking about in there anywhere. And after that's done, I'm just going to go for the lumpectomy because, it's not that serious at this point in radiation. But that being said, I really have no idea. I mean, how long does it take you to recover from that? Supposedly a week. I don't know. Does it make you sick? Does it make you tired? What does radiation do? I don't know. I don't talk to the radiologist until the 3rd. So I have no clue. And I don't know where this is going to be going. So, yeah. That's what's been going on with my life. And in this journaling, I'm talking about how when I had went to my doctor after I'd found it, and he sent me to get a mammogram ASAP, Becky and I were messengering back and forth. Becky's my best friend, and excuse me, I've done layouts about her in the past, and she had breast cancer, and she ended up getting a double mastectomy because she also carried the Brax gene. Is that what it's called? I don't even know. So she ended up just getting a double mastectomy. Well, we're messengering back and forth, and she has RA. She was having a lot of pain in her pelvis, and she went in and her pelvis was actually fractured. And they're like, you have RA, rheumatoid arthritis, and you had fractured your pelvis. Well, then she started having a lot of pain in her back. So when I'm going to my doctor, she is going to her doctors about her back, and they went ahead and did a CT scan. So I had texted her saying that doc is sending me for a mammogram ASAP. And she texted me back, not to be outdone, she texted me back, the CT scan shows bone cancer. What in the hell? So she went through all her breast cancer treatment and everything, but now I think it's called metastatic or something like that. After it's gone, and then it reoccurs in other parts of your body, your bone or organs or whatever. So hers did reoccur in her back. So that's a little scary in that she is, obviously my love, right? She's my best friend. but also because I mean, that could happen to me, right? Wow, right? I'm just ripping the Band-Aid off. This is what's up. Okay, so I have been banned from the internet. Not really from the internet, just from looking up cancer stuff. I'm not allowed to do that. And I don't really want all the comments, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. I don't want that. Supposedly, you're supposed to just laugh. So I particularly like poop jokes. I like all the jokes, but I really particularly like poop jokes. So if you want to post a poop joke, that would make me laugh. So you can go ahead and do that. All right, guys, did you see on that layout right there when I had cut that down and the pictures did not fit where they were before because I put it back, everything back down in a different position? I ended up having to make those photos quite a bit smaller, at least by 1/2 inch, to get it to fit back on that page where it was. Right here, I'm using that watering can ink, and I'm going to ink the edges of all the flowers that I cut out and also of those squares. Now, the squares I use are the We Are Family and Thinking of You, and that's because most of this journaling is, well, I'm talking about my situation, but then I'm talking about Becky. Not Becky as in me, first person, but my bestie Becky. And I put We Are Family and Thinking of You because we are family. Right here, I didn't like the way I fussy cut it, so I just had to correct it a little bit. Right, like that. I did leave a lot of stuff in here, and that's just because I thought I would have more to say, and I really don't, because I don't know anything. I don't have anything else to say. MRI, radiologist, lumpectomy, then I have to heal, and then 6 weeks of radiation. So, that's all I have to say. I do have a cruise coming up in February. My husband had booked me that cruise with Tracy Claiborne and Jen Scow, the Crafty Cruise. And I went on it last year too. And last year, when I went on it, it was a big fiasco because my ex-husband died when I was on it. And my stepson kept trying to, was contacting me about his dad and all this. And so it was a fiasco. This year, it's probably going to be another fiasco if we go. I don't know if I want to go or not because I'll be probably 3 weeks post-op. And guys, for me, it's just a lot of energy to be around people. I'm kind of like introverted, so to throw myself out into a situation where I have to talk to people I don't know, maybe that's not the best time for me to do it. I don't know. We did buy the trip insurance, so if we cancel, it's really not that big of a deal. We'll get our money back, or at least most of our money back on it, so I don't know. I'm going to see how it plays out. Maybe I'll still go. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go and not do the crafty stuff with the people. Maybe I'll just go and relax and hang out with my husband. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All right, so here is coming along. You saw I pulled out that punch and punched the side of the white to get the scallop going on the black on the right hand side, but then I used that scallop punch to punch the black strip for the top. So on the top, it's punched on the black pattern paper, and on the side, it's punched on the white. I used a font from dafont.com for my journaling. It is called the Traveling Typewriter or something like that, Traveling Typewriter. That is my favorite font, I think, ever. And it's a free font. Go get it, because that's like my favorite. It's like using a typewriter, only you're not. You're using your computer, and it's fabulous. Here's where I'm showing you the LE Studio stickers that I had talked about in the beginning because I didn't think I'd have time to talk about what I was doing. Whew. Boy, I sure ran out of things to say really fast. So I am calling this Moments That Change Us because you're just kind of like going along with your day, right? Going along with your life, making all these plans, and someone drops a bomb in your lap and you're like, okay, what am I going to do with this? Is this like hot potato and I throw it back to somebody else? I don't know. So yeah, and you have to kind of look at your life and look at how you've lived it, and I don't know, it's crazy. Like what you ate, how much you would drink, whatever habits, smoking, any habits you have, and kind of evaluate that and be like, well, maybe I had this coming. Maybe I didn't have this coming. I don't know. But yeah, I'm a little young for it, I think. I'm only 42. I'm a little young for that. In fact, before I had went for my consult, I did do a lot of research and looking around, and every 8 women gets breast cancer, and only 1/3 of those women are under the age of 55. So that's kind of nuts. Right here, I'm doing the splatters in black, and I tapped it on my tweezers so I can get it like a finer spray. All right, guys. Sorry about the downer. Merry Christmas. It's not really a downer because it'll be all right, but that's all I have for this layout and update for my channel. I don't know where it's going. That's it. Love you guys, and thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.